What happens to your body? When you walk every day, what if one of the most powerful health interventions available to seniors cost nothing, required no equipment, no gym membership, and no special training? It exists, and most seniors are already doing it, just not enough of it. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that walking just 4,000 steps a day reduces mortality risk by 41% in adults over 60, not 10,000 steps. 4,000. Today we're going to explain exactly what happens inside your body when you walk every day, system by system. By the end of this video, you'll understand why doctors consider daily walking one of the most important things a senior can do for their health. Welcome to Senior Wellness Guide. The first and most immediate effect of daily walking is on the cardiovascular system. Walking strengthens the heart muscle directly. The heart is a muscle, and like all muscles, it responds to regular use by becoming stronger and more efficient. A stronger heart pumps more blood per beat, which means it works less hard at rest. Over time, this reduces resting heart rate and lowers blood pressure. Walking also improves blood vessel flexibility. Arteries that are regularly engaged through walking retain their elasticity longer, reducing the stiffness that drives high blood pressure in older adults. Stanford Medicine research confirms that walking 7,000 steps per day is associated with a 25% lower risk of cardiovascular disease in adults over 60. For context, 7,000 steps is approximately a 35-minute walk. Most seniors can reach this in a single daily outing. The second effect is on blood sugar regulation, and this one matters for nearly every senior, whether or not they have diabetes. After every meal, blood sugar rises as the body digests food. In younger adults, insulin manages this rise efficiently. After 60, insulin sensitivity declines, meaning blood sugar spikes higher and stays elevated longer. Chronically elevated blood sugar drives inflammation, weight gain, and long-term cardiovascular damage. Walking after meals directly counters this process. The muscles working during a walk absorb glucose from the bloodstream for energy, lowering the post-meal blood sugar spike without medication. Research shows that even a 15-minute walk taken 60 to 90 minutes after eating, when blood sugar is at its peak, measurably reduces that spike. This is one of the simplest and most powerful blood sugar management tools available to seniors. Here is where the research becomes genuinely remarkable, and where most seniors are most surprised. Walking doesn't just benefit the body, it changes the physical structure of the brain. Research shows that seniors who walk regularly have healthier brain tissue in the hippocampus, the region responsible for memory, learning, and cognitive function. The hippocampus typically begins to shrink in late adulthood, but regular walking measurably slows this process. A 10-year study of nearly 3,000 adults aged 70 to 79, published in July 2025, found that seniors who maintained or increased their walking habits showed significantly greater improvements in processing speed and executive function. Most remarkably, the benefits were especially pronounced among those with a genetic predisposition for developing Alzheimer's disease. A University of California study also found that 150 minutes of walking per week, that's just over 20 minutes a day, slows cognitive decline by 32% in adults over 70. Walking is not just exercise. For the aging brain, it is medicine. Walking also has a measurable effect on two of the most common complaints among seniors: low mood and poor sleep. On mood, Harvard researchers found a 26% decrease in the odds of becoming depressed for each meaningful increase in daily physical activity, with brisk walking being the most studied and accessible form. Walking triggers the release of endorphins and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that also damages cardiovascular health when chronically elevated. For seniors experiencing low mood or mild anxiety, daily walking is one of the most evidence-supported non-pharmaceutical interventions available. On sleep, research consistently shows that seniors who walk daily report better sleep quality and duration. The more steps accumulated during the day, the higher self-rated sleep quality tends to be, with morning walkers being significantly less likely to experience insomnia than those who don't walk. There is one more benefit to daily walking that almost never appears in health articles, and it may be the most underestimated of all. Walking is inherently social. Research from the University of Edinburgh found that walking with companions improves seniors' social well-being by 28%. Walking groups, whether organized or informal with a neighbor, friend, or family member, provide the kind of regular, low-pressure social contact that researchers now consider as important to longevity as diet and exercise. We covered the science of social connection and longevity in a previous Senior Wellness Guide video, and the data is striking. A daily walk with someone else is simultaneously a cardiovascular intervention, a cognitive intervention, and a social intervention. 3 major health benefits from one 20-minute activity. The research is consistent on one point that makes daily walking more accessible than most seniors realize. You do not need 10,000 steps. The benefits begin at 4,000 steps, roughly a 20-minute walk. Each additional 1,000 steps beyond that compounds the benefit further, but the threshold for meaningful health impact is far lower than the fitness industry has led most people to believe. The CDC recommends 150 minutes of moderate intensity walking per week for adults over 65. That is 21 minutes a day. It is not a marathon. It is a walk around the block, done consistently, every day. When you walk every day, here is what happens inside your body. Your heart gets stronger, your blood pressure drops, your blood sugar stabilizes, your brain grows denser in the memory region, your mood improves, your sleep gets better, and your social health strengthens. All from one free, low-impact activity. 21 minutes a day. That is the research-backed threshold. Everything above that is a bonus. Subscribe to Senior Wellness Guide for new videos every week. Drop a comment. Do you already walk daily? See you in the next video.